Hi, I'm a healthcare provider, and these are the steps you would take to diagnose and treat an Ebola infection or any other infectious disease. Hi, I'll be your healthcare provider today. What brings you in today, and when did your symptoms begin? Hey, yeah, I'm just really not feeling well. I feel really tired and weak, have muscle pain, don't really have an appetite, and I've been having some nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. I felt bad about 5 days ago, but thought it would resolve, but now it's gotten worse, and that's why I'm here. Okay. Have you traveled anywhere in the past 2 weeks? Have you come into contact with anyone who's sick, or are you sexually active? I haven't come into contact with anyone sick that I know of, but I did just come back from a mission trip in Liberia helping out the less fortunate. And no, I haven't been active in about 2 years. Okay. Did you work in healthcare at all? Did you come into contact with any wild animals, or did you attend a funeral? No, I was there helping to distribute food, play with children, help with household chores. There were lots of animals, running around the villages, but I did attend a funeral of a villager that I was caring for that had been sick. So, upon physical exam, the patient was found to have a fever of 101.1 degrees Fahrenheit. They appeared sweaty and clammy and had an elevated heart rate of 108 beats per minute. The patient's eyes appeared red and exhibited signs of pain after pressing on the abdomen. So, based on the information I got from the patient, I can make a list of diseases I think may be causing her illness. So, my top 3 thoughts that I have for her here are Ebola, yellow fever, and malaria, primarily based on her symptoms and where she had recently traveled. So, because her symptoms are somewhat basic in some of these diseases, the differential diagnosis could contain a long list of potentials. But since Ebola is one of them, I'll want to move her into an isolated room and upgrade my personal protective equipment. So for my patient, I'd like to administer Ebola, yellow fever, and malaria tests, as well as order some lab work to check her nutrient levels and white blood cell counts. The most common way to test for Ebola is a real-time PCR test, which is useful because it can detect very low levels of viral DNA in the blood. Also, ELISA is used to detect viral antigen or virus-specific antibodies that are formed in the blood. For temporary treatment, before a specific diagnosis is made for the symptoms this patient is experiencing, often medications are prescribed or recommended for the nausea, vomiting, and fever, as well as to drink lots of fluids and replenish electrolytes. Well, it looks like the patient tested positive for Ebola, so they would not be prescribed Imazeb or Ebanga, which are the 2 treatments currently approved by the FDA to treat disease caused by the Ebola virus. The patient would need to isolate and continue supportive care as needed based on their symptoms, and I would need to notify healthcare authorities and the Department of Health and Human Services of their diagnosis.